This is gonna be a crazy statement. Can we start a documentary? He goes, wait, hold on.
What's going on, y'all? What y'all about to see is a podcast that me and HD put together for y'all, explaining the sleeper and the clothing brand itself. Hope y'all enjoy.
You see this? Like,
Yes.
it can't get no better. It can't get no better than that. See, I don't think most of you understand how this whole thing happened.
Yes.
We always break it down in little snippets of this, and that. I know it's always that one phone call, but I never specified that one phone call for y'all. Literally, this was March of 2024. And I was just watching the Travis Hunter documentary. Literally, that's how this whole thing happened. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know what? Literally, I'm sitting there. I literally put down my Chipotle bowl. And I'm like, I can do this. I have a pretty interesting story that people might want to hear. I think I may want to do that. I watched Jeremiah Smith one when he was still in high school. I think that was more of a vlog though. But I was watching all these football documentaries. Mm-hmm. I was like, hold on. And then I looked up this was like a few days after I did this. I was looking up how can you film a documentary on the phone? What camera do you need for a documentary? Like I was going in so much detail about how to do this.
Yeah.
Then I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I know someone with a camera. Mind you, I have not spoken to HD in a minute. Like, when was the last time I spoke to you before that?
Okay. First of all, we speak every so often.
Yeah, but it's not like, it's usually like on some football.
I'll tell you, yeah, he'll like randomly call me, be like, what's your top 5 receivers? And then I'll tell him, and then it would never speak again. Let me tell my side a little bit. So yeah, this was in 2024. And I had just got hired by my company, the Cork Bros, which is a big camera company in Atlanta. And I had like pretty much zero experience, not zero, but I hadn't had that much experience with a camera. So this was like the perfect time for him to like hit me up and call me.
I call him and I'm like, yo. He's like, yo. I'm like, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know you haven't spoken in a minute, but we always talk about football. But you know, this is still about football too. I wanted to tell you something. He's like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, so are you still good with that camera? He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm kind of getting there.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so I know this is gonna be a crazy statement. Can we start a documentary? He goes, wait, hold on. I was like, no, I'm being for real. He goes, are you nice?
I did say that.
After March, we were actually talking about when we were gonna do it. Because I don't think y'all understand, this was not gonna be this. This was gonna be like an Instagram little 5-minute video.
Facts.
That's literally what it was gonna be. Mm-hmm. So our first official filming day was June 21st.
Might have been I think it was 21st.
Yeah, it was June 21st. And mind you, we talked about it. We talked about it in March.
Yeah. But he was saying the only reason, because I hate when you say that, the only reason why we didn't start in March is because I was working. Okay. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, you were working.
And I also wasn't fully committed to this.
No, you actually weren't. Because you were like, you know what? Give me a minute. You know, I gotta work. Let me get some stuff up.
Yeah.
Hit you back. And I think we actually talked about it, actually confirming it during May. May. And then we talked about how. Basically, it was just going to end from there.
So, like I said, I wasn't fully committed on, like, if I'm going to do a documentary, are people even going to see it?
Yes.
So, an idea I had was I've always loved just, like, random, like, football edits of just, like, players just on the field catching the ball and stuff. So, I'm like, okay, let me just do that. This is my opportunity to do that, and I've never, ever done a video like that. That was, like, the first thing I did with him and Cam. But even though we did that, we still filmed, like, I still interviewed Cam after they threw the ball and stuff. And then on the 27th of June, which is when we, released the final episodes, that's when we released that video, and it pretty much blew up, I ain't gonna lie.
There you go. Hey, now that's a dot right there. That's in the bucket right there.
Not blew up, but it got a lot of views.
It got a lot of views because we actually dropped it little over the few days we actually made the first edit.
Yeah.
So when we still watched that, like, I don't think y'all understand when HD came home that night and he looked at Cam's interview, because we actually did not know what this episode was going to be called.
Oh yeah.
We did not. We didn't even know what was. We didn't have any ideas.
Yeah.
Then literally Cam had an amazing interview, and he just said,
Mason is what I call a sleeper.
Yeah.
and we're like, yo, wait, that's actually kind of hard.
Yeah, it's tough. It's
And,
tough.
and we said, we're gonna do that.
Yeah,
we're gonna use that.
we're gonna name the series Sleeper.
And the rest is history.
Yeah, dude. It's been an amazing journey, dude. I never thought that phone call and then being on the field would lead to a freaking clothing brand. Never in my life did I think that was gonna happen.
I'm telling you, like sometimes you gotta just do stuff, bro, and then it would just come out of nowhere.
No facts.
Also, mind you, I'm also speaking on HD. Everybody who I have filmed with, they all want to get in contact with HD now.
Okay.
So thank y'all so much for giving HD out an opportunity to film y'all the same way he did me, bro. Like I'm telling you, he gonna get y'all. He gonna get you right. No matter what it is, bro. It doesn't matter if it's a cooking edit, if it's edit of you walking your dog. Like I'm telling you, but like he's gonna do it, bro. He's gonna do it.
One thing I do want to say is because I want to talk about why the series is special.
Oh yeah.
It's special for me because when you hit me up to do, and I don't think I've told you this
Oh,
story.
I don't think okay.
When you hit me up to this is actually a funny story too. when you hit me up to do this, I was low key kind of losing my passion for like video and movies, and it was because of, I'm not gonna name the show. I think you know what the show is. But there was a TV show I was watching at the time, and it ended up getting canceled. And I lost my mind. Only my friends saw. I did a really, really funny rant. You know what I'm talking about? I did this when the show got canceled.
Bro, his close friends is hilarious.
If you're not on my close friend story, you're missing out. But this show meant a lot to me, and it got canceled. And it really hurt me because I feel like the industry that I'm in is not it's not like really creative. It's very just like content based, and there's no life into really anything. I mean, this is just my opinion. I just feel like there's no life in movies, no life in video. It's just like random, pictures. And so when that happened, when the show got canceled, I was like, you know what? I think I'm done trying to like go to movies and watch these big blockbuster movies. I'm just gonna make my own movies. And so this was an opportunity for me to do that. And so
But if
after
y'all
that
haven't seen
happened,
any of HD's like little like videos he makes, please go watch them, bro. My
Please,
personal
man.
favorite is him fighting Bruce Lee. That's the fun. That's the best part,
That's
bro.
why you hit me up.
Yeah,
the Bruce
that's
Lee video.
yes, bro.
The Bruce Lee video. But anyway, like after that happened, I was like, you know what? God has blessed me with a camera, with these very expensive cameras, and pretty much a dream job. And so I was like, you know what? Screw trying to be a fan. I'm gonna really try to like be an artist and really, say something with my art. And so for the next few months before we filmed, I just studied a lot of my favorite movies and just took it. This is the first kind of like video or project that I ever really, really took serious. So, and by doing it, it kind of like made me even more passionate about film and movies. So without this, I don't think I would be as passionate as I am now.
No,
So I want to
okay.
thank you for that, bro.
Of course,
Real
bro.
talk.
Of course.
Real
Okay, so
talk, bro.
I'm gonna go say something. Okay, so I know we're big Star Wars fans, right?
Oh
And
yeah,
I don't think you
Star Wars is a huge
I know,
inspiration
but I
on
don't
this.
think, Star Wars, I don't think you understand. Like, we base these episodes off of Star Wars.
No,
like the
facts.
first one, okay, we wanted to base off the Phantom Menace. Second one was really supposed to be. Well, I tried to make it look like the Attack of the Clones, but I feel like the second one. I
No,
feel
the
like
second one is
I feel like that's
is Empire.
Empire Strikes
Empire
Back.
Strikes Back,
Now
yeah.
number 3, bro, that's Revenge of the Sith. That is literally
Yeah,
Revenge of the
yeah.
Sith because when everybody thought that GMC was gonna win all this and that, all of a sudden Hutch comes out of nowhere and just goes belt.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Star Wars is a huge inspiration to this. Even like some of the text and stuff, like the yellow, that's literally Star Wars. The red also comes from like this Clone Wars thing, and I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, Star Wars is a huge inspiration.
What is your favorite episode?
Ooh, favorite episode?
Because I'm actually 2 episodes. Oh, I'm
It's
actually 2
tough,
questions.
dude. It
your
depends on
favorite
my mood. Low key, my favorite is like in terms of like editing, 4.
4. Okay.
think
Now,
I edited
now, what was your favorite one
really
making?
crap.
What was your favorite one making?
Making. I'm gonna say 4.
4. Okay.
Yeah. I'll say this. Editing wise, 4 I think is the best edited out of the 5. My favorite though, like out of legitimately my favorite is 3.
It's 3. I love 3. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I feel like realistically, I want to say 2 is one of my favorites because I don't think y'all understand.
2 is
Cause 2.
depressing.
Okay, I'll tell you something.
Yeah, yeah.
2 is the definition of football.
No,
And
facts.
I'll tell you why.
Facts,
You
bro.
make one bad play. Cause I don't think you'll understand. I did not play for the rest of the season
Yeah.
because of that drop.
Yep.
Did not play. College football is business too, but at the same time, it's more personal than anything. Because when you're winning 75-13 in the last 4 minutes of the game, and you don't put your backups in, you still want to run it. See, I'm not trying to call any shots out, but it's really stupid. Because if I was a coach and I was winning 50-0, I would go and start putting the JV players in. I'm like, we're not gonna lose.
Yeah, yeah.
Go and put them in.
Yeah.
I wanted to be done with the series after that game. I wanted to be done with it.
Oh yeah, he wanted to cancel it. Yeah.
I was about to call AC and be like, AC, I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't do this. I'm done. I can't do this. And you know, HD gave me that little motivational speech for once in 3 months he gives me. And it really made me think a while, because I'm like, you know what? I'm just basically proving my point more. No matter how, because if I would have quit, the show would have been for nothing. All the
Yeah.
things I said, all the things I did about putting effort into something, and even though you fail, you gotta get back up. I would have completely went against. I would have been labeled as a hypocrite.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't want that. So I decided to still grind out, bro. I decided to come back because I really wasn't. I was not planning on coming to workouts practice that next day. I wasn't. And then that night, I really thought about what I wanted to do. I put my phone on D&D. I didn't talk to anybody. I just talked to the Lord. So I literally told the Lord, I know I have free will, but if you can help me decide this, I really like it. Woke up right at 6 a.m. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, this be my last practice. And then I had one of my teammates come up to me and literally tell me like, hey, I'm sorry that all this is happening to you right now, but it would be an amazing story if you would continue. And that's all. Mind you, I don't even know bro's name.
But I said, who? This is the first time I'm hearing this.
I don't even know bro's name. He just came up to me and told me that.
Wow.
Because I'm like, all right, let's continue. And that's how the series went. We were also deciding, because of course we're gonna take this series into the league.
Yeah, that's the
But-
goal. Yeah.
But that's the thing, like, God forbid anything happen to my body and I have to retire early. And it's recommended and it was talked about, but we don't know if we're gonna do anything coaching wise besides Mountain View. Because we all know that my passion is to coach. So I really don't know if we'll do anything with coaching. But at the same time, it's a blessing no matter what it was, bro.
Yeah. One thing I want to say is, when I was filming and like editing, one thing that I really related to in the story, and I don't really see a lot of this in stories now, is I know when I was in college and I was doing, studied art and stuff, I was messing up and I was like failing, probably my first 2 years. And I low-key was a kind of a late bloomer when I was at SCAD. I didn't really start making really good stuff until I almost left. That's where the Eazy-E thing came from. The Eazy-E Bruce Lee came from.
Yeah.
It came from 2 years of just me just doing a bunch of dumb stuff. I feel like it is important to let kind of younger people know, or when you're on any type of journey to some goal, you are going to fail. And so
that's not even
that's why episode 2
the
is
greatest.
special.
I mean, and we're not motivational speakers, but we're just telling the truth, bro. Like, it's
Yeah.
not about destination, bro. It's the journey.
that's literally
it's-
what Sleeper is.
It's the journey, bro. We went on a really bad destination. Like, our car broke down, ran out of gas, got back on the road, and actually made it to our destination. But at the same time, you never truly get your destination till everything stops.
Yeah, facts. Until you go through that adversity, that really like challenges you to be like, okay, maybe you either are gonna quit or you're gonna be like, no, I really love this.
Yes, because listen. There's two different football players. People who like football, people who love football. People who like football do not want to wake up at 5:30 in the morning and go lift and practice for 2 hours. People who like football don't want to sit down and watch film to better themselves. People who like football will not go out for other people. They won't. Like, they'll either be late to practice, they'll make the other team suffer, or you won't go hard on the last pause, you won't go hard on the last rep. And that would cost your teammates, bro.
Thanks.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why football is the ultimate team sport, because everybody has to do their job in order for either for one person to score or for anything. That's what you gotta understand.
Definitely. And I just want to let people know, if you haven't seen the series, just know it is not just about football.
No,
it's about family. It's about friends. It's about, again, enjoying the journey, enjoying the people that is around you,
and
reminding you to keep going in life.
And I do want to say this: if you are struggling in your football journey, this is the series for you.
Yeah.
Because I specifically was struggling in my journey when I called Harold, when I called HD. So just know that the series is for anybody.
It's for anyone.
A star player can look at this, be like, you know what, that kid's gonna make it one day. Someone like me is gonna be like, you know what, even though he did it, I can do it. And then I'll have some people who would look up to me. Now I probably don't have anyone who looks up to me, but it's fine, because I already have a lot of people who already look up to me, and that's my mother, and that's my whole family, and Logan, even though he's my biggest hater, but
It's funny. So Sleeper is not just a show. It's not just a brand. It's really a movement. I feel like, bro. I don't know. I feel like you go online and you see a lot of people who are just like these ultra talented people and all this stuff. Sleeper it's me. It's Mason. It's you. It can be anyone.
Anybody.
So it's just more about. Our slogan is it is wake 'em up, but for me, I also feel like Sleeper is write your own story.
Write your own story. I like.
I feel like, I know for me personally, a lot of people did not really see like the potential I saw in myself, and that's kind of why I feel like I'm a sleeper, and you feel the same way.
I feel the same.
Nobody thought you were gonna go to Brevard.
Nobody thought I was gonna really do anything. Like, literally, my GMC coach just told me I'll be surprised if you sign out of here. And I will say this is really nothing to brag about, but I feel like this is something that needs to be said. Logan called me one day and he told me that did you know that your brother made GMC history? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't do anything to GMC. So Logan tells me I'm the first player to sign out of GMC at D3. That's still a win in my book. That is still a win in my book.
Yeah.
Because at least I signed out. Many people don't even sign out. Many people go JUCO because either their grades are terrible, they're having bad off the field issues, and go play there. Now, I don't think y'all understand. JUCO's a whole different level of football, bro. You don't go to JUCO to play around. You go to JUCO to get better. And that's for any division. That's for any conference. Doesn't matter if you play SEC, ACC, NIAA, D2, D3. It don't matter what you play, bro. It really don't matter. You gotta come in the same mindset no matter what.
I bet. Yeah, let's just close it. If you feel like you're a sleeper, please go and buy our sleeper shirts.
Sleeper shirts.
Represent the movement, represent the brand.
At sleepernation.com/shop.
Yes, sir. Write your own story and wake them up.
Wake them up, bro.
I bet.
Bro, that was tough. I ain't gonna hold you.
That was tough, bro. I'm gonna post that probably whole thing on YouTube.